One of the things I was thinking about recently is that in the face of uncertainty, or, well, yeah, in the face of uncertainty, you have an opportunity to transform that into faith. Now, what do I mean? So, let's say that you're thinking about doing a new venture and you don't know how it's going to turn out. So, you could focus on all the things that could go wrong and how terrible it would be if those things did go wrong. Or you could turn it into an opportunity to exercise faith. Now, I think the mindset here is this idea of like gratefulness gratefulness to be on an adventure for starters, right? So adventure is good, like boredom is bad. That's sort of my modus operandus. So adventure is good, boredom is bad, and on the adventure, it's a good adventure because you have the opportunity to trust God during the adventure. And are you guaranteed to get the outcome that you wanted exactly? No, you're not. But there are some things that are guaranteed, if you will. I don't think guaranteed is too strong of a word. Relating to this idea of if you, for instance, there's some very certain, some very firm things that Jesus taught about. So let's take the thing of that's very relatable for a lot of people, which is financial uncertainty, right? It's like, and even people who have money, they have uncertainty because they fear losing it sometimes. So whether you have it or you don't have it, whatever your uncertainty is around money, it's an opportunity to take that uncertainty and to translate it into faith. And then your mindset can be, well, this is cool, this is fun because it's an adventure. I don't know the exact outcome. So rather than having uncertainty be this big bad thing that you hate and makes you grumpy and you want to just do everything in your power to get rid of, rather embrace it as sort of a surface level uncertainty. Now, what do I mean by that? So going back to what I was saying about things that are certain, Jesus taught that we can, He knows our needs, Father knows our needs, and if He's taking care of birds and flowers and whatever, like how much more can we trust Him to take care of us? And we do need to seek first the kingdom and His righteousness, but so there's a certain level of certainty that we can have around our finances. And so when, even in the face of what seems to be uncertainty at first glance, we can choose to either we can shy away from it. We can be like, either I just don't want to think about that, or I'm going to do everything in my power to just remove all financial risk so much as possible from my life. Which that's a whole other discussion. But or you can embrace the uncertainty as this is fun. And the reason it's fun is because it feels a little bit scary. It can be a little bit like on a roller coaster. It can feel a little scary, but you're not really concerned about your actual safety. If you thought the roller coaster was going to actually let you drop at the top of the loop, you're going to fall straight down and break your neck on the concrete down below, you would not take that roller coaster ride. That would be actual risk. Versus just a little sensation of excitement and adrenaline. So that's the difference, right? Is that God is watching our lives. He's there for us. He has wisdom for us to tap into, and there are many resources around most of us, especially those who live in America. Well, it's easy to think that, well, I don't know how I'm going to get through the XYZ. There are many resources, but like I said, most importantly, is the fact that the Father knows what you need, and that you can go to Him for what you need, and that He's taking care of you. So Jesus said, "Don't worry." So I agree with Him. Don't worry. Embrace uncertainty in the sense of the thrill ride, but don't let it get into the toxic area where the fear and where you get into actual fear that is debilitating and really exhibits a lack of faith and is not pleasing to God. So you want to please God. So be faithful, not faithless, and enjoy the roller coaster.